Chris with Rally TV. We're here at the 2012 Cincinnati V-Twin Expo.
Right now it's from the Grateful Dead.
All right.
Hi kids, back in Cincinnati with Rally TV. It's Milwaukee Mike here with Christine LaPera from LaPera Seats.
Wonder where I'd be if I would have followed.
So while we're walking through the S&S booth checking out the new stuff, we run into this display from Flathead Power. A lot of you guys will already be familiar with Flathead Power. We wanted to take a minute here and talk with Eric. Eric, what's your position here with Flathead Power, your involvement with this product line?
Well, I'm the product line manager. Also do a lot of the design work on the parts, reverse engineering, and the new cylinders that we've got. We actually had them here last year, but we have them now with pistons. They're available with pistons or without. They come complete with valves, springs, guides, gaskets, everything you need to put it together and bolt it up, just like a lot of our S&S and Flathead Power parts.
Now this is how long has it been that S&S has acquired Flathead Power?
I believe it was 2007 we purchased Flathead Power, and it took about a year and a half to get the first products back up online.
Really, one of the best things about you guys taking this over was Flathead Power was always known for great products, but it was their delivery system was challenging, you know. So the fact that these products were now going to be made through a company who was able to come through on delivery time, I mean, it's got to be night and day for the customers that have been waiting to get a hold of some of this stuff.
Absolutely. With the fact that we can CNC machine, turn product around. Now it's still a niche market, you know, and the volumes are low. So then we wind up with pecking order at S&S, so to speak. So when we're doing some of the vintage stuff, when you call in, it might still be a couple of weeks, but it's not the months and months that it used to.
We've seen a huge resurgence of old iron out on the street, people redoing it. What are you seeing now with this product line? What do you see as the best seller? What are people doing the most of today from Flathead Power parts?
Definitely stock replacement. If it doesn't look like stock, they don't want it. So we've taken great pains to put stock markings on all of the Flathead Power products, and that seems to be what sells the most. As long as it looks like stock and we can make it better, maybe internally, you know, that's what they're looking for.
Well, that's great, man. We're going to keep watching this stuff. You know, Cycle Source Magazine, Rally TV, we're big fans of the old metal, and you know, we sure do appreciate you guys, because I know this was a big risk for you guys to take this whole thing on, but the need was absolutely there, and you sure have kept our hearts in it. So thank you very much for that. Right on. Hey, stick around. We're going to take some more time here at the S&S booth, see what we can't find out, what we can learn to bring to you guys.
Funny.